Hey there, everyone. KCB from the future here. So we talk about a lot of things. Obviously, shout out all the timestamps. To be honest, I gave you all so many timestamps on this episode, and hopefully, I can keep that up for future ones as well. Yeah, we know now because we recorded literally the day before it got announced about the Fable news and some other things. So if we say something that maybe we're hopeful for, and it turns out that maybe it got delayed, or maybe we learned something new about it, we know now. Oops. And maybe we'll chat about it in the next one. But that is that's the problem with recordings and how news is constantly new all the freaking time. But hey, it's still a banger episode. I hope you enjoy and just listen to it right now. Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to the RNG podcast. I've realized recently that I don't actually introduce myself. I'm KCB. I'm one of your hosts. Hello. And for, podcast award nominations purposes, we're going to introduce everybody. I have Oblivion here as well.
Hey, what's going on? It's an exciting week.
And we also have a fill-in, actually, because Chronicos would normally be here. He's off on some Atlantic coast somewhere on a frig, like protecting government secrets or something. Nobody really knows what he does. But it's serious business from what I understand. So we have Joe Silly filling in, my goat.
Yeah, that's weird. He DM'd me before this. He said, I really hate these guys. Please fill in for me. So that's why I'm here. What's going on, boys?
Excited to have you, man. We see you playing games all the time, so getting a chance to actually have you here to talk about games other than what we typically play is going to be exciting.
Absolutely. I watched the last episode. When it came out, and I had a brief cameo, I guess. I appreciate the kind words.
Oh, was it the movie one?
Whatever the latest one, at least on YouTube, is.
Oh, God. Okay, yeah. The movie one was rough, which I will apologize to listeners. If you made it through that, you might as well just subscribe, because you're in it for the long run now. The movie episode was, pretty crazy. None of us were really sure if we could talk for that long about, gaming films. And then after the fact, there's a bunch of info that came out about, George R.R. Martin signing on for the Elden Ring movie and all this other crazy stuff that happened. So, it's like, what can you do?
Always happens, yeah. There's nothing you can do about it.
I did very much discover that you guys both hate Jacksepticeye a lot, though. That was very eye-opening.
I want to be very clear. I don't hate Jacksepticeye. I'm just skeptical of everyone, right? If you haven't earned my trust yet, I don't give you any. So.
Okay, they gotta earn it.
Right.
I respect that.
To me, he's just a random YouTuber. I don't know who he is. I've heard of him.
Wow. Okay.
I have faith. After the Markiplier thing, I know this isn't about movies, but after that Markiplier movie, I have faith.
Yes.
Is all I'll say.
Which Iron Lung is on YouTube now after dealing with
I don't even know what that is.
Film crazy stuff. Iron Lung was like an indie game that he turned into a film or something.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, he just liked it a lot, so he made it.
See, this is what YouTubers with millions of dollars choose to do who aren't Logan Paul. Respectfully.
That's a whole new conversation.
It always goes back to Logan Paul, I've noticed.
It's every day, bro. What can you do? Anyway, boys, welcome. I've been playing some stuff. I don't know if y'all been playing some stuff. Does anybody want to chime in on what they've had going on in the game log lately?
Just been grinding gachas. I'm not gonna lie. I've been face down grinding. So that's all I've been really doing.
I kid you not. We were trying to figure out a recording date. Oblivion's like, can't do this night. Update comes out that night. I'm like, all right. All right.
I mean, true.
Fair enough. Joe, what about you? Anything popping? Full disclosure, I do lurk in Joe's streams. I do be watching occasionally, so I kind of know at least what Joe has streamed in the past. But
it's true, and I do typically just stream what I play as far as single player is concerned for the most part. But slight background for me. I play games in waves. So like sometimes I'll be in a single player wave, sometimes I'll be in a multiplayer wave, or like a competitive fighting game wave. Right now I'm in a multiplayer wave, mostly just grinding Deadlock, TFT, new set. I know you like TFT.
Oh God.
I would love to know your thoughts on the new set in a minute, but and then Slay the Spire, also fantastic.
Ooh.
Everyone's been talking about Slay the Spire. I might have to try that out.
It's great. It's so good. First game was already amazing. They made Peak 2. But as far as single player is concerned, I know that KCB also played Pragmata.
Yeah.
And I remember asking you what you thought about it when I started playing it, and I don't think you beat the game at that point. So now that we both presumably beat the game,
Yeah.
what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, it initially kind of drew me in with the I don't really know how to describe it, but the puzzle tracking mechanic, or the hacking mechanic. I guess if you know the game, then you know what that means. For those unaware, that doesn't help you, but that kind of drew me in because like otherwise it's just like a shooter, and I'm like, okay, shooters are fine. I mostly like those types of games for like traversing terrain and just exploring different areas and like unlocking little secret nooks that you can go into and collecting stuff and things like that. It makes my brain happy, but it also is a major time sink, which I'm happy to report I did 100%, including the secret ending for Pragmata in like 20-ish hours, like maybe 2022 total. And it's not $70 or $80. I think it's only like $50, which is what games used to be.
That's the main reason I bought it, actually. I was interested in it from the trailer, and because it's Capcom, it's a new IP.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I was really worried. I was very skeptical going in because I thought it was going to be gimmicky. I thought the hacking was going to be gimmicky and like drawn out. And I thought it was going to be like, like Last of Us adjacent, feel good father-daughter slop, for lack of a better term, right? And that's an abrasive way of saying it. But I'm happy to say, completely great game. Great game. The hacking stuff, it only gets better the deeper you get into the game. It's like classic weird Japanese dev game, like old Japanese game, where he has a very specific vision for the mechanics, and then it only gets better because the mechanics flourish as the game progresses. Mm-hmm. It's great. I was very happy with the game.
Yeah,
I love when games do that.
If I had to give it a number, I would say it's easily a high 80. Mm-hmm. I'd give it probably 88, 89, somewhere around there. Just because it's not something you gotta sink 60 to 100 hours into. And it's very straightforward. It's something you can just kind of enjoy over a weekend and just make your peace with that. And I like that. I'm at a place in my life where I like doing that now. I had concerns like you about the gimmicky stuff with it. But honestly, outside of all the AI stuff, Capcom's kind of like killing it this year. I'm very on board with them. This is kind of like the year of Capcom.
Having a renaissance. It's like a renaissance. Like the past couple of years, it's just been a renaissance of Capcom.
I have such high expectations for Onimusha now, because that's like, that's their end of the year title, supposedly.
Yeah, they've been doing great. Like the only thing they kind of missed is like on Monster Hunter Wilds, they kind of messed up the launch. I won't lie.
Well, that's an understatement. Well.
Yeah. I think for me, I didn't feel it as much because my computer's like decked out. So like I didn't, I get like a minor stumble once in a while. But like they definitely messed that up a bit. And the end game systems weren't the best. Like the grinding was kind of stupid, which they've done before. But the recent updates have been great, and it's not out of the question that we could get expansion announcement coming up soon. So I think Capcom's just been like one of the best developers recently. Yeah.
Yeah.
They RE9 and Pragmata don't run like shit, by the way.
Hey, there you go. Big win.
Which I heard also Pragmata runs almost indistinguishably the same on Switch too, which I was surprised by. Because I got it on PlayStation.
that engine, when it's actually used for what it's good at, which is like RE, close quarters kind of deal, not open environments like
Right.
Wilds or Dragon's Dogma, it's a fantastic engine. It runs really, really well. But when you bite off more than you can chew, like with Wilds and Dragon's Dogma, not it. But
that makes
they
sense.
realize that, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, Pragmata felt pretty good all the way through. I feel like even the moon surface level, without giving away too much, which is more of like an open space in some areas, even that felt pretty okay for the most part. I didn't really notice anything different. But again, I was on PlayStation. I wasn't in Switch 2. But I've heard from people that Switch 2 ran basically identical to what they were having on PC and stuff. So yeah, it was good. I liked it a lot. Outside of that, for me, I have also been grinding TFT slightly. I just did my ranked matches. And since I have a TFT head here with me, for what it's worth, listeners, Oblivion and Chronicles, they know about auto chess. Okay, they play Currency Wars and Star Rail. They know.
We do.
They know what the deal is. TFT is a whole other monster. John, I'm curious. Did set 17 immediately click with you, or did it take like a minute to find flow?
Here's the thing. Last set was fantastic for most of the time. I think they nailed it. This set, I don't know, man. It just feels off. Something about it. From the first couple of matches, it just really felt like, okay, this is an offset where they're just doing really goofy things, like really out there goofy things, and they're biting off more than they could chew. Like with set 15, I don't know, man. I haven't really liked it so far. This is the first set in a long time where I just haven't kept up with anything. I literally just boot up, do double up with my friend. We get like diamond and double up, and then we're on our merry way. But yeah. I don't know. But like very, very quickly, I know I'm rambling, but the whole gods thing and the fact that there's no carousel.
Yeah.
The fact that there's no carousel, so there's not really an incentive to lose streak.
Yeah.
To me, that just seems so off, competitively at least. But
yeah,
I'd like to know your thoughts.
Everybody intentionally just runs the best opener they can, and that's it. And like,
and everything's vertical. Yeah.
I'm the type who likes to go like later on the carousel, you know, or I guess early, lower health, earlier carousel rounds, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, there's literally no reason to do this. I really liked Lore and Legends for what it was worth, which is the set 16. I don't know. I've been trying to find a comp that I'm like kind of comfortable with. There's a couple that I can run pretty like consistently, but like I'm usually bouncing. I think I ranked into like high, so like silver 1 or silver 1. So I'm just trying to hit gold, I guess, and be happy with that. I peaked Emerald 2 in Lore and Legends, which is my high lifetime achievement at this point. But I don't know. I thought it would be kind of weird just because it's very different without the carousel and the gods and all that weirdness happening. I'm giving it a chance, is kind of where I'm at. I don't know that I love it, but I don't know. I don't hate the idea of it. And the soundtrack reminds me a little bit of one of the areas in Expedition 33. So I'm kind of happy about that, I guess. And they even have an augment called the Expedition, where
I haven't gotten that.
Oh, dude,
I haven't even been offered it.
I ran it. I don't think it's worth it, but I did do it because, for those who come after, obviously.
Culture.
But it was cool. It just took a really long time because I got it early, so all my shop was really low. And for context, listener, you sack champs at the end of your bench. When the value hits 33, you get loot, basically. So I was like sacking 1 and 2 cost champs every turn, and it's like that takes a while because you don't have
Is that
anything
like
else
a
level up.
one-time cash out, or
Oh,
is it like every 33?
It's a one-time.
Okay.
Which is why I think it's probably not worth it. Because I was like, I want to see what happens here. Because I wasn't in a ranked game. I was like, I want to, is this continuous? Because if so, pretty good, probably. Especially in later rounds. But it was a one and done. So, I don't know. It's cool, though. I like the nod. That makes me happy.
Of course.
The outside of that, I played Wuchang Fallen Feathers because it was free on the PlayStation Plus store, and I wanted to play something Souls-like without. I'm having this issue where I feel like I have to play Dark Souls 2 before I play Dark Souls 3, and I want to play Dark Souls 3, but I don't want to play Dark Souls 2, and so I'm fighting my brain, and I'm like, well, if I could play anything else, I was like, well, this is free. It is Gooner Elden Ring, but in China.
Oh.
It's not bad, but the costumes are a little much. I'll be frank.
I'm kind of over Gooner games. Like I don't like before I'd give it a chance. Now I'm just like I don't want to like.
It's kind of everywhere now.
Exactly. Like I'm not like a person who's like, oh my god, I would never like But at the same time, when it's just everywhere all the time, I'm like, I'm good. Like
yeah. Well, a lot of our listeners reminded me after I don't know which episode it was, but they said they will not be forgetting about the 100 follower milestone. So don't disregard Gooner games just yet. But yeah, it was okay. I wouldn't pay for it probably.
Did you beat it?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
35 hours maybe. I don't know. The combat was cool because you get to, I don't know. The skill tree is kind of interesting. There's a skill tree, by the way. There's a couple different weapon types you can like roll into, or if you want to do multiple weapons, you can do that. You can equip 2 at a time and swap between as long as the skill tree is filled out. So you can kind of switch up the gameplay pretty quickly, but other than that, it feels like item wise, it feels a lot like Elden Ring kind of does. So I don't know. It felt familiar enough for me to not get frustrated with it and quit. And honestly, like the way they cover Chinese mythos is like pretty cool. I think probably I haven't played Wuchang, but from what I've seen, I feel like that probably handles it better. But that's next on my list. So
okay,
I'm in my China era currently.
Whoa.
I know.
I wanted to play that game when it came out, but I don't know if either of you were following it at all when it came out.
Black Myth Wukong?
Wuchang.
Oh, I haven't. No.
But that got in deep hot water because it ran like absolute dog ass, at least on PC. Oh. And then they released a quote unquote performance patch where literally all it did was cap your internal resolution to like 40%. And they were like, see, now it runs better. And I was like, okay, I'm good on this one. I'm good on that.
That's awesome. Yeah, I wouldn't pay for it. I mean, no disrespect by that, but I wouldn't pay for it necessarily. It was all right. It was fine.
Dark Souls 2, though.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's very different. It's very different. I recently replayed it when the Elden Ring DLC was coming out, the second one, or I'm sorry, the only one.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was replaying all the Souls games and Bloodborne and all that. Didn't play Dark Souls 2 since it came out in like 2011, whenever it was, like way back in the Jurassic period. It's just so different, man. But it's an okay game. It's a funny game. So I think you'll like
it. I think Chronicos was talking to us about it a little while ago. It may have actually been when we ranked the games, whatever that episode was. I don't remember. Right. But he's like, I had a friend replay it recently, and he said, it's not as bad as I remember. And I was like, well, that's exactly what you want to hear when someone's recommending a game to you. Which kind of like put me in that mood of like, do I want to play it again? I don't know. I feel like just to satisfy the progression in my brain that I have to play it next, even though I've heard from people, I don't know if it's true, but I've heard from people that you can skip 2 and just go straight to 3. And you're not really missing a whole lot because Dark Souls 2 is so different.
That's absolutely true. Like 3 is the most modern one, and then it leads into like Bloodborne, Elden Ring. Like it's familiar. If you've played those, and I know you've played Elden Ring, you've sung its praises.
Yeah.
And I will pitch Dark Souls 2 to you with Elden Ring.
Okay.
Because when I replayed Dark Souls 2, I swear to God, it clicked to me where it was like, this game is like Elden Ring and Skyrim kind of, where it's more of a straight RPG than it is like a Souls-like experience, where you get so many levels in that game. Like in a normal playthrough of like Dark Souls 1 and 3, you'll get to like level 100, let's say. In Dark Souls 2, at the end of a normal playthrough with no DLC, you'll be like level 170. It's ridiculous. So your build paths are so open. There's a lot of gimmicky armor sets and spells and weapons and dual wielding. Like there's so many things in that game. So if you liked the Elden Ring kind of deal, that game is kind of like Elden Ring RPG wise.
Okay. I mean, when I played Elden Ring, all I did was go for big stuff. So I went for big HP, I went for big stamina. I had a giant axe. I think literally the great axe, whichever one that is. You find it kind of early on, and then I just hit stuff. I didn't use any magic. I just went in and I've just clobbered on stuff. But I think Dark Souls 2 magic is like super broken. So I don't know.
In a lot of the older ones, they are especially broken, but magic is always broken in Souls games because the AI is really bad versus ranged of any kind, like ranged attacks of any kind.
Oh yeah, I heard that about Elden Ring too, actually, now I'm thinking about it.
All of them.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. I mean, I gotta play it, right? I can't leave the earth without playing it. That's kind of how I see it.
And it's got 4 DLCs. It's got 4 DLCs.
That is a lot of DLCs. I didn't know it had that many. That's interesting, actually. Which, by the way, no one's really mentioned it yet, but since DLC and Elden Ring has come up, Tarnished Edition is coming out at some point. We are getting like more Elden Ring content at some point. I don't know when that is. Perhaps for Summer Games Fest, which we're going to talk primarily about here in a little bit. But we also got a quick DLC announcement, or I'm sorry, it's not a DLC. It's an expansion for The Witcher 3. That happened.
Which is insane. Which is like, that's so nuts. Like having a game that's, you know, relatively so old and like, they're like, hey, we're just going to make a new expansion for this. Like, okay.
It's literally been a decade, I think. Right?
Ooh. It's like
2013, I think.
Yeah, I think it's been more than that's like 13.
Good lord. That's insane.
Oof.
I have to assume that it's like prepping for Witcher 4. Right? Because they're like gonna show something with that. And I think it comes out early 27. I guess like literally January 27 is when this deal the expansion is set to come out. So
it's like teeing up for Witcher 4 essentially. Like, hey,
yeah,
like come back to our universe. Here's this fun thing you can do, and then here comes Witcher 4 right after a couple months.
Well, if it's been 13 years,
right?
I mean, you got maybe someone would like a refresher. I don't know. It's been a minute. I've not played them. It's on my log to get through those and the God of War games, and I'm replaying all the Onimusha games too this year before that comes out. I got a lot of free time now. I won't say why to make it not depressing, but if you know, you know.
I'm gaming in.
So Witcher 3 is getting an expansion. We just got another Star Fox 64 remake. Anybody have thoughts on that?
Well,
I'm okay. Good and bad, right? The bad part is that it is 64 again. Now, don't get me wrong, 64 is a great game, but like they've remade it so many times at this point. Like I can just go play it on my 3DS if I want, right? Like it's still great. But like they could have made a new one, you know what I mean? Like they could have put some creativity in there, get a new one going. And I think the big thing that you hear about when you bring up this game is like the designs, right?
Yeah.
That's the big focal point. And I don't mind the designs for the most part, except for Falco. Like what were they doing with Falco, man? Like he just looks weird.
Do you appreciate the camera mode where you can be the character?
Bro, that is the most
boy.
weird thing to add to a game, but it's gonna be hilarious. You know what I mean? Like, if you can get your homies on that, and it's just gonna be funny. Like, you're just gonna have a
The
good
ship
night.
post potential
Exactly
is gonna go crazy.
Dude, I have to imagine that like you're just in a group chat with your friends, right? And then someone's playing Star Fox and they're friggin' Slippy Toad, right? And then you're playing Mario Kart World and you get blue shelled and you're over there raging, and then Slippy Toad is just goading you in the next screen.
Oh my gosh!
And someone
Sounds
says
peak.
should have done a barrel roll or some kind of
Oh my
BS like that,
gosh.
right? And then everyone's having a great time. That's kind of what I assume is
Right.
likely to happen there.
The
That
fact that
sounds
that
fun,
is
like, honestly.
the most like cool thing about this is insane to me. Like they really said, all right, Star Fox in the Mario movie. You know what this is prime for? Another remake. Not a new game.
Also true.
And like,
I guess Star Fox Zero didn't do well.
right. The thing is like they obviously put a lot of effort into the graphics and like the presentation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like if you're gonna go that far, like why not just make a new game? It's not like Star Fox 64 is like the most crazy game ever. It's like you're on rails the entire time essentially. Like I feel like it wouldn't be like the most difficult game to make a new like a new level of Star Fox. Like I don't know. The question, like it's very questionable to me that they would do that.
It's weird for sure.
I remember oh god, it was the Kit and Krista, the two former Nintendo worker people. They talked about why they did another 64 remake, and they had receipts from like an Iwata Asks segment. And now, for the life of me, I can't remember what it was because I'm just coming up with it off the cuff. But I think it had something to do with the fact that like the remakes of the 64 version always outsold the other Star Fox games that they made. And so that is like the gold standard for them. And so they're going to keep doing that as long as people like it.
That's kind of crazy to me.
And I'm like, not gonna lie. Well, if you don't make other Star Fox games.
Right.
You can't go out and make Star Fox Adventures on the GameCube where it's like a third-person shooter or whatever, and then have it not sell and be like, well
never
I guess
again.
We got to remake 64 or whatever.
The crazy thing is like, with this being like the precedent, I could see them doing this with Metroid. They're like, okay, well, dude. Metroid Prime 4 did really bad, so we'll just never make a new Metroid ever again. Like,
yeah,
it must be because the fans only like the old Metroid, right. Not because
just
it's a bad game.
Metroid over and over. Oh my god!
I'll tell you what, the Crystal DLC is gonna go crazy though for the Star Fox game. Boy. Trust.
Oh my god!
They know where their bread's buttered.
Crazy.
Surely. Anyway. All of that aside, gaming is fun. It's also gotten a little expensive. We had some numbers come out recently, which many are calling RAMageddon. Thank you, Sam Altman. Gaming console prices are on the rise. Unfortunate to see. Quick numbers for y'all. The 1 terabyte version of the Steam Deck just came out, and everybody was, I think, torn because right before this, the Switch 2 announcement happened, where they were like, it's going from $449 to $499, so like up $50. Before all this happened, the PS5 went up, right? That was like several versions, but it would increase anywhere from $100 to like $150, basically. Well, the Steam Deck came out earlier this week, per the recording, and the 1 terabyte version is getting a $300 bump, and the 512 gig is going up about $280, I think, or $270, somewhere around there.
Yeah, 240. Yeah, it's crazy. Like it's actually crazy. You might as well just buy a PC. Just save up and buy a PC. Like actually, like oh my gosh.
The Steam Deck has an OLED screen though. Does that change anyone's mind?
That's exactly what I care about.
I mean, you might as well have a Switch at that point, right? And just have a PC, like, because like the way I view it, because I'm mostly television console setup. Like that's kind of how I roll. I have a Switch too, but it's really only for like, if my wife wants to watch a movie or something, or just hang out in the room together, and she wants to read, and I can't be in my office setup or whatever.
Right.
It's for mobile things. That's what it's there for. I also have a Rogue Ally, which I don't really touch anymore because the 0.5 terabyte model can't hold Wuthering Waves and Honkai Star Rail at the same time.
Oh,
so maybe bloatware, it may be other things, but like if you buy the Steam Deck, you're getting the terabyte. Like that is
right.
Ultimately what you're going for. So you want to drop a rack on that? I don't.
Right.
I'd rather have a PS5 Pro for $50 less.
Out here.
I would rather save money and get a computer and slowly upgrade it. Like actually.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But that's the thing though. I've been trying to upgrade my computer in the last year, and basically right when I wanted to, then all this RAM stuff started happening, and it's like friggin' a RAM kit that would cost $80 is like $400 now for PC.
Yeah.
And it's just like so ridiculous, dude. And also, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, when the Switch 2 came out, a little bit after that, they increased the price of the Switch 1.
Yeah.
You guys remember that?
Yeah.
What
was
are we doing?
Tariffs, though, I believe.
Oh, okay.
It was a
that's
tariff
different.
response.
And also
Yeah,
awesome.
that's a separate
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
They wanted to
But this
eat
RAM
the Switch
shit
2
is-
costs initially with the tariffs.
as long as they could.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
But like, dude, the funny thing about this Steam Deck thing was there were a lot of Valve defenders in the tweets who were talking mad shit on the Switch 250 price increase, saying like, oh, it's just corporate greed, blah, blah, blah. And like anybody with a brain can be like, well, actually, component cost is like insane, right? And it's not just, obviously, it's not just gaming consoles, but you're on a gaming podcast. Hello, welcome. And now it's just like, ooh, there were a lot of quote tweets about, y'all are gonna get your pitchforks up on this too, right? You're a little upset about the Switch 2 price increase. You're also upset about the Steam Deck, right? So I don't know, man. I just wish we could all come together and agree that this shit is cringe and not good for
All
us.
this AI shit is really bad, and it's especially bad real quick because it used to be, at least for me, I would have a Switch for exclusives and then everything else on PC, right? Very simple.
Exactly.
But now, Sony isn't making their PlayStation exclusive games on PC anymore. So, it's all going downhill.
They did jump on that pretty quick. I think them and Xbox agreed, like, hey, we're not going to have console exclusives, and then like a month later, PlayStation was like, JK, we're going to keep them, actually. And then Microsoft's just there, like, okay. Which, by the way, not that it was on our doc or anything, but like, is Xbox doing God's work in gaming? Like they're taking all the AI out of their stuff. They're lowering Game Pass.
Okay, so I was talking to Satoshi about this literally earlier. Like, it looks good, but you have to have the full context, right? Okay. Why is Xbox doing this? Xbox isn't doing this because, we're saints and we're trying to save the world. It's because Xbox, the brand, was literally dead. Like, it was actually dead. They buried it underground and they destroyed themselves by increasing the price of Game Pass and like just going full all in on AI, right? So now that they saw that it was a terrible idea, they're backtracking, right?
Yeah.
Like, this is not them being like the front leader of greatness, right? At all.
Well,
this is them backtracking.
It's interesting because I think her name is Asha. Is that who's leading it now?
The new CEO.
Yeah. She came straight out of the AI division.
Yep.
She's like leading all that. And now they're not doing anything with it. So I'm like, Okay. Are we?
I mean, I honestly think it's because she has so much experience with it. She's seen it. Like she's like, oh gosh, like
Actually,
if I
true.
if I want to get my bonus, I need to do this, right? Like that's what she's thinking about.
Actually, true though. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
She knows what
like,
to do and also what not to do.
Exactly.
And this is what not to do.
She probably is like one of the people with the most experience that could have that job at the moment. Yeah. So.
Well, I think we can all agree that changing the name back to Xbox at least was a good idea.
In capital I don't like why it's just capital letters now. It's like okay.
Because you're really excited about it and it's epic. And it's just easier that way.
Yeah. It's bad.
Terrifying. The world that we're living in. But we'll see how all that shakes out, I guess. And with that, I think we kind of roll into our premiere portion of the ep, because we got some upcoming things. Not only is Summer Game Fest happening on the 5th or 6th is when that starts. There's also a PlayStation Direct happening, or a State of Play. Sorry, is that right? State of Play is happening, I think, on the 2nd, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct.
Nintendo's not announced a damn thing. They'll probably just like
they'll be there. They're like the cool kid who shows up late. You know what I mean? Like, oh, we're not gonna announce anything. I'll just show up at the party. You know what I mean?
They're actually gonna notify us all on the Nintendo Today app. So be
just
sure
like
you have it downloaded.
Star Fox Nintendo Direct, which was like 5 minutes before Shigeru Miyamoto just showed up. Like, yeah, there's a Star Fox Direct coming out in 5 minutes, guys. Get ready. It's like,
dude, that was insane. I can't believe we didn't talk about that. Yeah.
They're gonna do it again. I
was just sitting at my desk at work, and then it's like 5 minutes to 5, and I get a little ping on my phone. It's like, there's a Nintendo Direct. I was like, what? Now?
Yep.
Okay, cool. See, I don't know. They're just gonna tweet stuff and like, do their thing. Anyway, Microsoft is gonna have its own special day, I think, on that Sunday for Summer Game Fest. So with all of those things in mind, that basically the whole week is going to be like gaming news for the most part. Do we have any hopes or preconceived expectations that we will cling to wildly and then ultimately be super disappointed when once again there's no Kingdom Hearts 4 reveal, even though we've been waiting?
I mean, I won't be disappointed. I'll be laughing. So, yeah. As a person who was super into Kingdom Hearts and has completely abandoned it now, I am not expecting anything at all from Kingdom Hearts 4. So we'll see about that. But honestly, like for me, this is like essentially, you know, if you're really young, this is like E3, right? It's not real E3.
Yeah.
But it's what we have E3 now.
It's E3 at home.
On the,
literally.
Right, exactly. We got the eve before E3. And I'm super excited as always because I feel like this is like one of my favorite times of the year because we get so many announcements, and I think we have like a lot of things that could come out, right? So like there's a lot of potential, like you were saying. Now, will everything come out? Probably not, but we know some things for sure. So like the first one coming up is the Sony State of Play, and there's two big things for me here. One is already announced, so we know it's coming, which is Wolverine, right? We know Wolverine's coming out, which is really exciting. That looks amazing. The one trailer they put out looked great. And then the other thing, which is a possibility, is Final Fantasy VII Part 3 remake being announced here. Yep. Now, that's more questionable because Square Enix broke their deal with Sony for exclusivity. So they might be mad at them and be like, nah, you're not getting time here. But supposedly it's like one of the longest State of Plays ever, I believe. I think it's like an hour, and it like I'm pretty sure, or something like that.
They teased it for over 60 minutes of stuff, yeah.
Right. So it's gonna be, there has to be more than just Wolverine, right? There gotta be some stuff in here. Obviously there's filler, but either way, long as Wolverine shows up, there's something fun for me to be excited about. And if Final Fantasy VII Part 3 shows up, I'm losing my shit, right? I'm done. Like this is, it's the best thing that could happen to me. So that's where I'm at with that one, at least. Is there any other big Sony games you guys know? Oh, I think there's a God of War remake, right?
Yeah. I don't know that we'll hear anything about that immediately. Right. But they could tease something, because I don't even think we know a name. I don't think we saw we may have seen a title card last time. But no, I don't.
Was
I
it
don't.
not just the trilogy being remade, or am I making that up? There was something.
I think it is.
And then when they dropped that weird like 2D platformer along with it.
Right.
Yeah.
Which I think tanked, by the way. Sad.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Oh, really?
Anything about that.
No.
That sucks. PS titles. Onimusha is one of the things I'm most excited about this year, just in general. We talked about the Year of Capcom earlier. This is, the end of the year for me on that. Obviously, Final Fantasy VII Redemption is what I'm going to call it, because I feel like I'm locking in on Team Redemption for the name. I will say, Unreal Engine 6 got revealed during some kind of Rocket League thing that happened last week. And then for context, I don't know if this is real, viewer. Okay, so I'm not spreading misinformation for fun. I'm spreading it because I don't know. But I want the SEO in the podcast, so I'm going to talk about it anyway. I don't know, but I heard somewhere on the internet that they were rebooting development for Kingdom Hearts 4 for Unreal Engine 6 now. And they had originally started on Unreal 4. And so the whole development cycle is starting over again. So it's feeling very Metroid Prime 4-ish to me currently. So I don't anticipate hearing anything about it. But if we do, that's awesome. I'm excited about that.
I just don't see it happening, honestly. I know I'm like the doomer here, but like, okay, so for Square Enix, we have two big things coming out next year. We have Final Fantasy Part 3, and we have the expansion pack for 14.
Yeah.
So like between those two things, I just don't see them trying to squeeze in Kingdom Hearts 4 in there. Maybe I'm wrong, but they have been so down low on it. Anytime anyone asks about it in any interview, they're like, "Oh yeah, that exists," and they just move on as fast as possible.
Yeah, I do want to see more from Final Fantasy 14 because the new expansion does seem cool. I don't know when or where that could be covered in the week of gaming that we're gonna have. But
yeah, I think there's a PC gaming show on Sunday too, so maybe there. But I don't know if historically Square Enix has ever showed anything there.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. I would love anything from any of the titles that I'm very familiar with, obviously. But I don't know, Joe. I've talked a lot. What are your hopes? What are your dreams?
It's all good. I'm also hoping for Final Fantasy Part 3. I really liked Part 1. Part 2, but Part 3...
What? Wait.
Hold on.
We gotta talk about this. Stop. You liked Part 1 more than Part 2?
I like the gameplay. I think the actual combat, the character action elements of the game are some of my favorite of all time. Like active switching characters that have a decent amount of depth to all of them. Big fan. I won't deny that Part 1 was bloated to kingdom fuck.
Yes.
But Part 2, bloat is the wrong word, but the amount of times in Rebirth that they just wrestle control away from you to do nothing, or to do some forced slow walking nonsense, or just Chadley everything. It just, I 100% of the game.
Really?
But out of spite. Out of spite. And literally on my second playthrough, on the hard mode playthrough, I had a notepad out and made note of every time the game just stopped me to waste my time. If we're talking about being a hater.
Wow, you're like an angry ex-girlfriend right now.
That's crazy. I loved Rebirth. It's probably one of my favorite games ever made. Period.
Wow.
The amount of stuff
every
in
second
it
of
is
that game,
cool.
I was just so absorbed into every second. I loved everything about it. I loved all the mini games for the most part. The only thing I really actively hated was the Kate Sith Shinra Manor section.
Ooh,
that was terrible.
Box boy.
But it was an hour, so I can forgive it for a 130-hour game. 1 hour's bad. Okay, sure, that's fine. But everything else, I absolutely adored. I liked the combat improvements they added. The synergy moves were great.
Oh, absolutely.
Loved that. The world exploration was really fun to me too. A lot of people said it got a systematic, and to an extent it did. Right, you kind of knew what you were looking for and stuff. But I was so just absorbed in the vibe of the world and the character interactions that it never bothered me, even remotely. I don't know, that I have heard people had that
the
problem.
the first two zones, and after that, where it's like the same points of interest over and over, and like, I don't know, man. It just didn't do it for me. It was very much like Tears of the Kingdom to me, in that the gameplay in the sequel is objectively better. But I personally think if you have the mechanics of 2 in the first game, it's a better game.
Wow.
I don't know. I just think everything around it is not it.
I agree with you with Zelda. I do not like Breath of the Wild. Like, it's not a bad game by any means, like you said, but like, it did not have that element, right? Like, there was just a lot of nonsense, like with the underground. I will never stop ranting about that. How much I hated that whole area.
Oh hell yeah.
But with Rebirth, I don't know. I'm like a massive Final Fantasy VII lore head, so like, I could go and talk and read a note on a bench and they will excite me for an hour. You know what I mean? Like, literally.
Absolutely.
So for me, like, getting to explore the world, I 100% every zone before I'd move on. And I would talk to all the NPCs. I would go and listen to every NPC. And some of them had like crazy lore bombs, like in Cosmo Canyon. Oh my gosh, that lore bomb was insane. I cannot believe that's not in the main game. But like, I don't know. Like, for me, Rebirth is like one of the most perfect games ever, almost.
I'm going to eventually like get it again on PC and like give it another fair shake. I'll probably stream it, but I don't want to talk about it the whole time. I could talk to you about that game for like 2 hours, by the way.
Me too. Believe me, I am right there with you. I'm right there with you.
Last thing I'll say about it is, oh my god, I completely lost it. But the story. Oh my god, real quick. No spoilers at all.
Right.
Because this is not related to the podcast at all. I cannot forgive them for setting up in Remake Part 1 how fucking cool that is, dude. How fucking cool the concept of it all is. And then in Part 2, they just barely do anything with it. You know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I expected so much, and then they just fell in line, basically.
I'm pretty mixed on that. Where I'm at right now, at first I hated it, like you were saying. On the second playthrough, I'm at the point where I think that it is once again another build-up for Part 3. And so what that means essentially is Part 3 has to pay it off, and if it doesn't, it's a failure. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a failure on their aspect. But if it is building up towards the moment, which I think it is, then it could be worth it, right? But the problem is, like, it's a 3-part game. So for a lot of people, they'll never even get there.
Well, so hear me out, though.
Yeah.
Isn't there a certain scene that got omitted in Part 2?
Yes.
And was it intentional?
Yes, I think it was. That's exactly what I'm saying.
You
so
know
I think
what I mean?
that scene being omitted is they're trying to build towards the original climax of Final Fantasy VII, right? Because a lot of people know about the spoiler climax, but they don't know about the resolution climax with Cloud. So I think they're trying to build to that point even more difficult, to make it even more painful, right? To make you like just get destroyed. That's what I think they're doing. Now, do they land it? We'll find out. But that's what I think they're doing. A lot of the things
they did differently in 2 were just like, I don't know, man. But as far as Part 3, the only thing I'll say about Part 3, how did you already use up the name Reunion on the Crisis Core game?
I know, right?
Yeah.
I know. Oh, man. Part 3,
and that's all I have to say about that.
If we're already talking about Final Fantasy VII, we might as well talk about it a little bit more. So the thing for Part 3, the big thing I'm looking forward to is I really want to see Vincent and Sid gameplay. Like,
yes, dude.
So much.
Sid got shafted so much in Part 2, but the Vincent thing was so sick.
Mm-hmm.
It was so fucking cool, man.
Yeah. And in the interviews, they said that Vincent has a really unique playstyle, so I'm really excited to see what that's like.
Shapeshifter gameplay?
Shapeshifter, yes. So there is that. The other thing is there was a leak. So there was a tiny leak for Final Fantasy VII Part 3. And supposedly the leak came from one of Geoff's homies at the Summer Game Fest. Not really his homie, but you know what I mean. And they took a picture, and supposedly it looked real, but it's hard to tell, nowadays. It was Cloud in Rocket Town. And what they said was that Final Fantasy VII Part 3 asked for the final slot in Summer Game Fest, and they got denied. And so now they're the first slot.
Oh.
That's what the leak said. because supposedly a bigger game is getting announced at the end, which is GTA 6. Like, let's be, like obviously, right? Like, okay, sure. Like, I get it. If GTA 6 is at your game show, they get the last slot. That's just how it is.
Getting announced that it's delayed again.
Yeah.
They reconfirmed, right? Did they reconfirm it's coming out in November?
Like a few days ago, they were like July or June or July.
They are also now building for Unreal Engine 6.
Oh, God.
Trust.
If we're going to talk about leaks, I was actually planning on talking about this, and it's a perfect segue. Persona 6. Did you guys see the Persona 6 like main character leaks online?
No. I did not, but I heard about it. One of my members.
I think it's like a very reputable, like real looking scan of, I want to say, like the male and female protagonist or something. So that's cool. I think everybody knew Persona 6 was coming. It's been like, P5, one of the most milked games ever. But I'm looking forward to that, but I'm also really looking forward to some kind of announcement for P4R, the 4 remake.
Right.
I love Persona 4. I think it's fantastic. I think 5's a little overrated, but I'm very much looking forward to a remake of 4. Some gameplay, at least.
This is what I'm saying. Like, there's so much potential for Game Fest. Like, there's so many games that could come out. Recently, they just announced Dragon Quest 12 after like 10 years or something like that. Oh my gosh! So we finally saw the trailer. They did a full remake though. The creator came out and said that they scrapped everything they had and started all over again, which is kind of crazy. Because supposedly the original Dragon Quest 12 was supposed to be more for like the adults who had been raised alongside Dragon Quest essentially. So like a little bit more mature. But this new one doesn't seem like that. Like they seem like they went right back to classic Dragon Quest, essentially. You know what I mean? With like the good old like homey vibes. I don't know how to explain Dragon Quest, but if you've played Dragon Quest, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
like it has that like comfy vibes, kind of. You know what I mean?
The only thing I know about that Dragon Quest is from my chat, and then we watched the trailer or the presentation rather. Which, by the way, warning to streamers: if you watch the opening part with like the anniversary music and stuff, they will copy claim you. Just FYI. So be careful. But my chat's reception to the main character was very lukewarm.
Yep. I've seen that too. So essentially, the plot for him, I guess, is that he has like some kind of like dream problem where he like has these vivid dreams. So
he looks so sleepy.
He's sleep deprived.
That makes sense now.
So when I saw him, I was like, "That's me." You know what I mean? Like, okay, you already got me. Like, I'm in the game now. Like, like I'm always sleep deprived. I always look like that. So
he's canonically tired. Now I get it.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly.
I'm with it. Okay. I've never played a Dragon Quest game. I started playing 11 once. I started playing 11 once. I was playing it with my wife because there was like a co-op thing on the 3DS or for it or something. But she didn't want to play it, and I was like, "Well, I can't play it without you, in case you want to play it again." And so then we just never played it. So if I were gonna start somewhere, what's the recommendation from Dragon Quest heads?
Dragon Quest 8.
8?
Yes, thank you,
8.
Oblivion.
8's perfect. So okay, all the other
3DS
ones,
version
yes,
is peak.
Yes, exactly. So I played it on PS2 originally, but then played it again. But the other ones, like 1, 2, 3, I think are all connected, and some of the other ones are all connected, right? So you're kind of like missing out a bit if you don't know some of the stuff for like 1, 2, 3. 8 though, 8 is a standalone game, and it has everything that makes Dragon Quest great in it, with amazing music and amazing presentation. It's just perfect. Like that's the perfect place to start, essentially.
Okay. I absolutely agree. It's like it's just a video game, and the story structure is like you're watching an old school, like really old school anime, like kind of Pokemon-esque, where you just go to the village, you do the thing in the village, and then you wave, you're like, bye, see ya, and then you go to the next thing. And the music's fantastic, in 8 especially, dude. Like the clock tower, whatever it was, or that is so freaking good. Oh my gosh. And I'll never forgive them for whatever reason, with 8 on the 3DS, they couldn't do the sound, like the OST from the PS2 game or whatever. So it's different in the 3DS version. It's more orchestral in the OG. But other than that, it's like everything's improved. It looks good. It plays good. There's more content. It's the complete package, dude. So it's like 8 and 11, and then I haven't played the HD 2D remakes. What about you, Oblivion?
I played them. I have them. They're chilling. They're
I
looking
have
at me. They're looking at me, but I haven't played them.
I want to
It's just
say,
fun.
ZeShadow was
Right.
pro on the remakes.
I've
But I
heard
don't
only
know.
good things.
Yeah.
I've only heard good things. Like that's why I was willing to buy them.
Look, bro
I was
also
like, okay.
drafted Bubsy 4D, so like I don't know. He's kind of.
I mean, he's part troll,
And
so
it
like
paid
that's
I don't know sometimes with him.
he has troll blood in him. You have to excuse it.
Which Elliot, the Millennial Tale, that's coming out too. I think. I don't know if they're going to showcase
Right.
anything. But you guys talking about Dragon
that
Quest
Game
reminded me of that.
Yeah. I don't know because they did their own thing, so I don't know if they'll show it again here. It's possible we see that at Summer Games Fest. Like supposedly, this is the problem is that Jeff says this every year, but he always says like, "Hey, this is like craziest Summer Game Fest ever, guys." So like, I'm like, can I trust you? Because last time you announced High Guard, like, like you know what I mean? Like, so obviously your credit's kind of not amazing right now.
Dude, is he
so
ever
we'll
gonna
see.
live that down?
No, he's smart though. He kind of jumped. He's riding the wave. You know what I mean? Like, that's always smarter than trying to fight against it. Like,
Yeah.
just ride it. But I think when it comes to Summer Game Fest, like I think the big things, obviously, like we were talking about Final Fantasy 7, but also GTA 6 is like I think a shoo-in. If it actually is coming out this year, it has to be announced here, right? Like there's nowhere else they can announce it. So I think that's like a big announcement for me personally. I've never been the biggest GTA person. I've played them, you know, but I lose interest after like 2 hours, you know. So
Yeah.
not for me, but I know for all like 80% of everybody else, they love it.
Okay. I do want to ask.
Mhm.
I've talked about Onimusha. That's like pretty high on my list this year. I have another game that's very high on my list. We've not mentioned it yet. How do we feel about Fable?
Well, you should know how I feel about it.
I do know how Oblivion feels about it. That was rhetorical for him, Mr. Counterpick Andy over here.
I think that game's dead in the water.
Oh my god, don't do this to me.
I think that game's dead in the water. The original maker came out and talked crap about it. Like, if that's not enough. Yeah, he did.
No.
So, I mean, he said, hey, you're going to take the Fable name and not do any of the Fable things. Like, it's not Fable anymore. And I was like, damn, that's a burn. Like,
oh god.
So when I counterpicked that, I was like, chef's kiss. Like, I'm so ready.
That was my first pick overall too. That's cold-blooded. Joe, help me, save me. Say something nice, please.
God. All I'll say is there are some old games that you don't need to touch anymore. I didn't play Fable, but from what I understand, like 1 and 2 were really good, and like 3 was fine, but people didn't really care anymore when it came out.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. It's like, I don't know. Something that's coming to mind is like Mass Effect, the OG trilogy. It's like really good, and then 3 exists. And then a billion years later, they're like Andromeda, and everybody's like, oh shit, this is going to be peak. Those who know, I spent 15 extra bucks on the early access EA Origin shit. I'll never get that back. I'm just saying some franchises don't need to be touched all the time. That's just my take on it.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, I'm very hopeful still.
I think it's just like, for me, the problem with Xbox right now, in my opinion, is like they don't have the powerful IPs, right? Like the IPs they once had.
What do you mean?
Xbox up.
They have Banjo-Kazooie.
Which they stole from Nintendo. I'm just going to say it. Straight up. They stole that stuff. And it's never been the same. Banjo-Tooie, peak. Afterwards, I don't know about that. But like, your Halo, your Gears of War, your Fable, right? Like those are like foundational games for Xbox. And Halo has just become a shell of its former self. Like it is not Halo anymore, right? And then Gears of War, when are we even getting Gears of War? I know they announced it, but I have no idea. So like, sure, And then Fable is just not made by the same people, and that's the problem. Like, you don't have that same core team making things like you have with the OG Halo developers, right? Or with the OG Fable. And I don't think these new people, like, I feel like they want to make their own game, but they're forced to make like a name with a brand already attached to it because it's safer, supposedly.
Well,
which it's not, right?
The dev team handling the Fable game are all players and fans of the original series.
And why are they not keeping the stuff from the original?
I don't know, man.
The fun thing about Fable was doing all the things you're not supposed to do. You know what I mean?
Just scared, man. I need someone to say something nice about it. And
there's other good RPGs coming out this year, so like there's that.
I'm so sad.
It'll be okay, KCB. It'll be okay.
It'll be fine. You'll forget all about it.
IGN will give it a 9. And,
exactly. IGN, you'll probably get good ratings, but it will be a terrible game.
Oh, dude, I'm losing the draft. Are you kidding? I'm not even worried about that. I just need something to distract me from how depressing the real world is. Man. No, I counterpicked Millennial Tales, bro. I'm so fucked. Like, it's crazy. Oh God. Yeah, no, I don't know. I will say at our local spot, about a month ago, I did find all 3 original Fable games traded in. So I did get those. For backstory, if anyone's unaware, my mother gave away all of my game consoles and games back when I went to college as a youngster. So I lost everything that was,
that's evil.
Yeah. So we've been slowly rebuilding the collection. So I was going to replay all the Fable games, even though they literally have nothing to do with the new Fable that's coming out. But I can at least relive that, and that'll be fun. So you guys, do you actually think Nintendo's going to show up to this thing? Like, they're actually going to...
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's no way we go throughout June without a Nintendo Direct, right? The question for me is it week 1 or week 2? That's the only question for me.
I feel like they want news to breathe. Like the reason we didn't get anything for so long in April was because the Mario Galaxy movie came out, and they just wanted people talking about that. Which, by the way, I went to a theater for the first time in 7 years, I think.
It's been. Yeah.
And I watched it. Spoilers. They're retconning a lot of shit, and it's very upsetting. Like a lot. Do you guys care about spoilers?
I mean, I doubt. I haven't seen it, but I don't care. Like, I'm not gonna watch it for the plot. Let's be real.
Okay, I'll bleep this in the actual episode just so people don't get upset. Dude, they retconned that.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. But Miyamoto's like, I want this to be the canon story going forward in all the games. And then they released like an update to the digital Mario Galaxy games. So you can have like a...
Yeah, they added a chapter to the Rosalina storybook thing if you played the game.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Talking about DLC for 10-year-old kids.
I know, right? Crazy.
Oh man, it's a new thing to do.
Anyway, neither here nor there. But this is Nintendo now. No one knows what they're doing, and I don't even think they know what they're doing. I think they have.
I think they do. I think
they have inside.
They're playing crazy now.
Do they have inside spies like spreading misinformation? Dude, did you guys see the thing about the Fortune's Weave leak? By the way,
yeah, yes, I did. It
I
was
think
very
that
small.
I think that was an inside job. I genuinely do.
So there was news that saying that Nintendo was doing that. They were putting out fake leaks to figure out who the leaker was.
Yes, dude.
You know what I mean? And everybody's been more quiet now since then. Like,
yes.
Because they know they're going to get sued. Like, Nintendo has practiced suing people. So I do think there's that. But I don't see Nintendo not having a Direct here. And I think there's a lot here to discuss, right? Because when it comes to this year, we have the Zelda 40th anniversary. And if the leaks are correct, we're getting a full Ocarina of Time remaster. Not a remake, a remaster. Like a full bottom-up new Ocarina of Time, right? Which is awesome. I love Ocarina of Time, so I'm a big fan of that. Can't even imagine that. So they announced that at the Nintendo Direct. That would be crazy. We also have the chance of a new Mario game, which should be kind of cool. And then, of course, between the three of us, we have Fortune's Weave, which has to, if it's actually coming out this year, it has to be in June. Like, it has to be a trailer. We have to see it.
Is that a Switch 2 exclusive, by the way? Like, am I just not going to be able to play that?
Yes,
Yeah.
I need to. Speaking of which, I need to buy a Switch 2 by the end of June. That's like literally my deadline. So they better announce the portions we've switched to, because if they don't, I'm gonna be mad.
Dude, just get Donkey Kong Bonanza. It's so good.
But I could get a fancy Switch 2 that has a picture of Dietrich on it, and I won't even like Dietrich after I play the game. And I'm like, man, why did I buy this?
The correct protagonist?
Dietrich, yeah. Dietrich, then Letta, then I don't remember the last one because I don't care. Those two are the ones I care about.
I'm really upset they made the Edelgard clone Saros coded. Am I alone in that? I
didn't notice that.
She's giving dragon vibes. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, she looks like both.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
Double Gooner special.
She's also barefoot, I think.
Oh no.
So like
she's gonna be Corrin.
Yeah. Bro, she's gonna be in every Fae banner from like here until 2030. Like legitimately. They're gonna
Luckily for me, I'm playing the Dietrich route and playing Castlevania Alucard, so I'm good.
I would choose Lita. No one asked me, but I figured I would say it. Just to put it out.
She's
there.
cool. She sounds really like her plot. The 3 seconds of plot we got from her sounded dope.
I think the Primrose route in Octopath 1 is like goated, and it reminded me a lot of that. And so I'm like, okay, with like very little context, mind you, but
right, exactly.
I would do that. I don't know.
But I do think because Nintendo does need a lineup for the rest of the year, right? Like they need at least 2 more games, like 2 big games essentially. So I could see it being Fortune's Weave, and then it's like late summer, which is like the end of August or like maybe early fall, and then we get like the Ocarina of Time remake for Christmas. Like I could see that happening.
Three Houses did come out in July.
Right.
I think 2019.
They better not. If they release Fortune's Weave in July, I'm gonna be mad. Not because I don't want to play it, but because like that is not enough advertisement time. And we saw what happened to Engage because of no advertisement and because Lear's ugly, right? Like we saw that. So
well, I'm just saying, how do you sell a console that went up $50?
Put the Edelgard Saros character on.
Put a killer game with it that people are gonna buy.
Yeah, I mean, I will literally buy a Switch 2 just play Fortune's Weave. I'm that person. So
I don't want to go there. I mean, it's that and Duskbloods for me. Like,
yes.
But like, I don't want to. Dude, I just lost my car a couple months ago. I gotta get a new car.
Oh god, yeah.
I can't.
It's understandable.
To play like 2 games, I might be able to just like play it on a friend's Switch. I don't know. We'll see. But I really have high hopes for Fire Emblem. Do we consider Star Fox a high-profile game? Because isn't that coming out soon?
Yeah. But it's not high profile.
To Nintendo, it might be. I don't know.
It's like the only thing they have announced. Isn't
they just need to make new
That's
shit.
What I'm assuming there's 2 more games. Like after, I guess like Star Fox is like the hold you over for 3 months, which is like kind of crazy because that game you can beat 100 times in a day. But
yeah, I don't know. Which, by the way, for what it's worth, because I know you guys don't have Switch 2s, the software update that they did with it, sharing games with people on your friends list or like within your thing, it's super easy now. I do it. Cool. I do it for my wife's console or her Switch 2 all the time. And it's like a lender library basically. It's really nice.
Is it like Steam Family Share?
I don't know what that is. What is that?
You just like your two accounts, like you and your wife or whatever. You basically go through a process where you like shake hands basically with your account.
Oh, yeah.
The games you basically share a library and you can play each other's games, but only if somebody is not playing the game that you're playing.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Is it like that?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
Perfect, actually perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm down for that.
There's some benefits. There's also, the camera button that's like dedicated, which is dumb. There's ups and downs, there's pros and cons.
I mean, to me, it's literally a Fire Emblem machine until Zelda comes out. Then it's a Zelda machine.
Dude,
Fire Emblem and the Star Fox AI camera feature. Yup.
Star Fox is coming out middle of June, by the way.
Okay. That makes sense then. Like you have June, then you have like late August, September for Fire Emblem, and then you have like Zelda at the end of the year. It's like every like 2-3 months you have a game.
Yeah.
Dude,
That makes sense.
I'm so afraid that as far as Zelda, they're just gonna show another thing for the movie. But I
They
feel
might
like
do that.
Summer Games Fest is not normie enough for anyone to like give a shit about. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like the movie, I feel like is more for to catch people in that
Right.
don't give a shit already.
Right.
But I don't know. I don't know how much I believe the remaster Ocarina thing.
I mean, Nate the Hate's been a pretty reliable leaker, so I'm not like completely bought on it, but I wouldn't be surprised because like they have to do something for 40th anniversary, so they can either go big with the Ocarina of Time remaster, or they could just do the safe route and do Twilight Princess Wind Waker HD port, which I'm fine with either. I'll take that if you want to put them, especially if they put them together, which they won't probably, but if they did, just saying Nintendo, I would buy it.
Release them from Wii U jail, please.
Yeah, I literally have to plug in my Wii U to go play Twilight Princess, and it sucks.
Yes, dude.
I mean, as far as other titles, though, you guys may not care about this because it's pretty niche, I think. So I don't know that it would be a killer title, but World of Steam for the Layton series is also somewhere in the ether right now. And Level 5 is having like some kind of anniversary too this year. It's like a total platform for them. So they've done a couple like Japan only premieres and they've talked about it a little bit. We haven't really gotten any news on it though. So I feel like that's one of those little like nicher titles that they could slip in to fill the gaps. I'm hoping anyway that it comes out this year.
That's a Nintendo game? World of Steam?
I think so, yeah. I think the Layton games have always been on DS.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
They also have books. I recently acquired the trilogy of stories.
Ooh.
Fun fact. They're in Japanese, so I can't read them, but they have maps and puzzles in them too. You have to solve puzzles to continue the book. It's crazy.
Wait, that's actually sick.
I know. Anyway, I'm a big Layton head. It is what it is. I just want something. I want something to come out that I'm happy about this year.
Right.
That's all.
I mean, I think something will come out. I don't know if it'll come out this year. Maybe it just gets announced this year, right? But like, I think there's gonna. I'm hopeful for the future of gaming. Like, I think there's a lot of good stuff coming out.
It's too expensive.
It is that.
ACB,
That's I mean, definitely that. There's no debating that one.
If it makes you feel better, my hot pick for a Nintendo game would be another Xenoblade game or just another Xeno something game.
Dude.
Those who know.
Dude. Oh my god, the ending of 3.
Yes.
What?
I can't believe they did that shit.
I can't either. There's gotta.
I'm hoping sometime in my lifetime that they make another game.
But they're on record saying Xenoblade 3 was the end of the Xenoblade series. But that doesn't mean
they did the thing.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Surely there's going to be like some sort of reboot or something that happens, or like a remake or some kind of expansion down the road. There's too much hidden lore in those games that like there's so much interconnectivity between them all. It's nuts. I hope they do something with that franchise still, because that was so good. I'm a big Xenoblade 2 defender. I think it is corny and a little goonerish at some points, but it is what it is.
That was my first one.
Yeah.
And dude, let me tell you, I got that game for Christmas the year it came out or something. I played it until like chapter 2. And then I was that was like right after chain attacks get introduced.
Yeah.
And I didn't know what the fuck was going on. And then you can't go back to the tutorials in that game. That's like notorious with that game.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, I can't even kill like a squirrel anymore. And then I just dropped the game. But like 4 years ago, I went back before Xenoblade 3 came out. Beat it, 100% it. Some of the best mechanics in combat in any game I've ever played, dude.
Wow.
It is the cringiest game I've ever played.
Yeah.
But it is also like one of the best games I've ever played. It's crazy.
Yeah. Look, if you like good stuff with a little bit of cringe, it's perfect for you. It literally cured my depression, unironically. For a game that gets pretty depressing in some points. Masterpiece. I think 3 is a really good entry point for most people. just because I think it resonates. But there's a lot of stuff you will not understand if.
Oh yeah, story wise,
Yeah.
it's like, what even?
Yeah, you'll get a lot more out of it if you play the other two, also, obviously. But yeah, oh, that's such a good pick. Something Xenoblade related. It's always on my Nintendo Direct cards for something like that to come up. I don't know. Any other most desired title? What's we'll do a quick round to close us out here because I think we're coming up on time. Oblivion, what's the one game that doesn't get announced or showcased that instantly makes you depressed?
Final Fantasy 7 Part 3. Like, I'll actually lose it.
Okay. All right. So it's time to do a name reveal, is what you're saying.
I mean, so if that leak's correct, it's Returns. That if the leak is correct.
Redemption's so much better though. Reunion would have been,
Reunion's the best one. I don't know why. I don't know why.
That's
You know,
biggest blunder in naming history.
I don't know.
This is what happens when teams
I'm
don't
scared
talk.
of because like the reason why I'm scared of Redemption is because like I hope they don't like make Sephiroth a good guy because like they're definitely been leaning that way and I'm scared of that.
Oh no, I think they're gonna make. I think there's gonna be some sort of. I think Redemption speaks to the overall original tragedy thing that happened, and they're not retconning, but like giving extra context to that, and like everything's okay, and so the whole tragedy is redeemed, if you will.
I see. Okay.
That's where my head is. But they could just good guy Sephiroth also.
I don't, because you guys don't really play the gacha game that much. Like I know you play a little bit KCB, but like
I play for Tifa skins. Yeah.
Yeah, all the story has been kind of moving in that direction slightly. But my conspiracy theory is that they're not going to redeem Sephiroth. What they're going to do is make him accept his death, right? So that way the cycle doesn't continue. That's where I'm at. Because
I just need them to commit to something.
Right. Because if it's the same ending as the original, then we're just back at the beginning point. You know what I mean? We're just going over again. So like they have to do something at this point.
Yeah.
We better not end up in Avid Children again. As much as I love that movie, that better not be how it goes.
Yeah. Joe, one game doesn't get announced or showcased that instantly causes depression for you.
Sub pick is Persona 4 Remake. I want to see something from that, but like the main one that I'm truly looking forward to is Remake Part 3. It's kind of boring because Oblivion said it, but like I care about it. I want it to be good. They opened such a cool door in Part 1. They didn't pick a lane in Part 2, in my opinion. I hope they can like tie a nice bow on it.
Okay.
Yes. Give us weapon fights.
Yes.
Also true.
Which, just since you guys brought it up, there may be Chadley gameplay.
And I'm out.
Oh, I heard. Yeah, that leak also said there was a third playable character being added. And if it's Chadley, I will actually be mad because I do not like Chadley.
There may have been a translation error, but there may not have been a translation.
The most no one wants to play as Chadley. Real.
No one wants to play as Chadley ever.
Like, it could have been trolling. Let's hope it was trolling.
Hopefully.
Not to dampen the mood. For me, my sleeper pick would be a Final Fantasy VIII remake.
Ooh. Unfortunately,
so I'm depressed.
The leaked game is Final Fantasy IX. So
I'm gonna kill myself.
They skipped 8.
Of course they did. Why wouldn't they? Okay, so I'm depressed already, but my safe.
There's something else, right? There's like Fortune's Weave.
My safe pick is always Final Fantasy VII. It's like it's always gonna be.
So we're all in. We're good.
Yeah,
we're all in.
If we're gonna burn things to the ground, if they don't, all of us collectively.
I'm fine with that. I will fly to Japan.
This is not a serious threat.
In Minecraft. Yeah.
In Minecraft, yeah.
Right, I'll fly to Japan in Minecraft. It's much cheaper that way.
Yeah, I don't know. There's good stuff coming up. Lots of things to be excited about finally, because the world's pretty friggin' depressing right now. So yeah, any closing thoughts from anybody?
it's for me, it's like right before Christmas, right? Like I don't get that experience anymore as an adult of like enjoying Christmas. So like for me, this is my Christmas, and so I'm very excited. I hope you guys are excited. I hope that they drop some big announcements we never could have like even dreamed of. And when we come back for our next episode, we discuss like the post E3,
Yeah.
I'll call it.
The post-mortem. Yep.
Post-mortem E3. Hopefully we're all here celebrating, right?
Yes. Joe, closing thoughts. And also where can we find you? I'll put your links in the descriptione.
Well, first of all, it's Joe_silly_Faye on YouTube. I have a second channel that I started somewhat recently where I want to make more like real quote unquote videos on like not Fire Emblem stuff, like video essay-ish. I just like talking about games. I play a lot of games. And that's also why I had a blast with you guys here. Thank you for inviting me on. I'm very excited for Summer Games Fest. I have faith in Geoff. That's all I'll say. But yeah,
High guard too.
thanks for having me on, gentlemen. I had a great time shooting the shit with you guys.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
We will we'll have you back for a 4-person roundtable when Final Fantasy VII comes out. Because I'm
super down.
I'm fairly confident we're doing like a dedicated episode to that.
I'm so down. I'm so ridiculous.
Yep. Like I said, I could talk to you about that shit. I could talk to Oblivion about it for like 2 hours.
I love that you had a different opinion on him for 2.
Me too. Because like
I'm in the minority. Don't get it twisted. I'm in the minority.
You are. Yeah. But that's good though, because then like you get to discuss stuff, right? And anytime I get just to discuss Final Fantasy VII, I'm happy. So
yeah.
Unless it's shipping. If it's shipping, I don't like you anymore. So
it's nice to have a little controversy, so it's not a giant glaze fest, you know. All right. Well, hey, listener, thank you so much. Be sure to check out the links in the description, and if all goes well enough, I will have timestamps for all the things that we talked about in this episode and moving forward, because I know it's something that you all wanted, and we are here to deliver that for you. So show your appreciation and subscribe while you're at it, so I can make these yahoos review Gooner games, because I think that'd be really fun, and I know exactly what I'm going to make them review. So,
oh no,
you're not going to want to miss that. Anyway, that is going to wrap it up for us here at the RNG Podcast. Thank you so much for listening, and we will catch you in the next one.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.